is Ella and welcome to Succulent House. If you are new here in my channel, thank you for being here. My name is Ella and I talk about some of my succulents. I share about my plant journey and my love for plants and cacti. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you again for coming back and I really appreciate that you're joining me today. So, it's been a while since I went out in the garden, and today what I'm going to show you is our greenhouse, and we're going to clean it up because it's been very messy. And I just want to say that one of the reasons why we haven't been out in the garden to do some of the maintenance is because our province in Aklan is one of the top areas where there are most of dengue cases all over the country, and there's the number of death because of dengue fever has gone up immensely during the past year, and it's really, everyone is scared, everyone is cleaning up their houses, their backyards, everyone is participating for a cleanup drive because we lost a lot of lives with the fight for dengue. So this is one of the reason why we're cleaning up the greenhouse today, and also it honestly just needed a lot of cleaning. I haven't been able to do anything in the greenhouse because majority of the plants I took them out and placed them here in my bahay kubo and by the window, and the plants that are remaining in the greenhouse are the ones that I'm propagating or the ones that are recovering from either pests or mealybugs or scales. So those are the things that we will clean up. And today I'm wearing my long sleeves, and I've also put off some mosquito repellent just so I can be out here in the sun. It has been raining for the couple of days, and also the weeds are all over. We also, like what I shared in all of my other videos, we've had a recent death within the family. My uncle passed away and we just had a funeral last Wednesday, so today is the second day after that, and to get over the grief or to try to move on from the grieving process, we are going to do some cleanup. So I hope that you join me, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and bell notifications down below. So, you ready? Let's go. Before we proceed to the greenhouse, this is the greenhouse that has all of the plants that I have. As you can see, there's a lot of mess in there. On one of my last videos, my husband found a turtle, and we are actually, so this is my very masipag na husband. Say hi.
Hi.
We are going to build him a house here. So si hubby, he will do all the things that he needs. So we found out that turtle is a Malayan box turtle which needed both water and land. So I told hubby that turtle needs some place where he can swim every now and then. So hopefully we will get this done kailan? This afternoon, really? Wow. Okay, this afternoon. So stay tuned. I also wanted to plant or to put some house plants or tropical plants on top of these blocks, just so to block him off from going outside of there. But I think hubby is going to put some net. So this is the side of our garden. Over here we have some staghorn fern that has been growing beautifully. Well, we have an octopus fern, but funny, my dad planted petchai, which is now overgrown. And this area has all of my caladiums. So these caladiums, I wanted to put this there in the turtle habitat. So before you enter the greenhouse, you will be greeted with my mom's pink bell. I don't know the exact name, but the flowers are beautiful. It was planted by my mom a few years back when she was still alive, so I begged my husband not to kill that plant. We have this Ficus elastica or rubber tree, and then I have this huge, let me just show you for comparison. This is my hand, and this is the huge mother of thousands. I have my kalanchoes here in this part, and I also have a staphyliad growing here. Now when you enter the greenhouse, I haven't touched the greenhouse for so long already, you will see a lot of mess. Here are some of my propagated babies and more cacti propagation there. This is usually my potting station slash husband's storage area for random things that he needs for building, etc., etc. Then this is also another station where I propagate my succulents. And below that, this green thing is actually a pond. It's a molly, and it's a molly pond. I'm gonna remove this thing because this thing my husband found the other day when we were clearing up the backyard. It's a Rhaphidophora that grows wildly at the back, but this guy is huge, so I'm going to propagate and try to save that later. I initially wanted to plant him, but I didn't have time, so I tried to put him in water. He didn't get any roots. But let's see if we can show you the fishies. Where are you? Are you hiding? There. Can you see them? Maybe not. There. It has some duckweeds. I'm growing duckweeds here because my goldfish, which is in the other area of the pond, do love duckweed, so I feed them duckweeds every now and then. And over here, these are the babies, so if of the mollies, but I don't know if you can see. There are a lot of like babies in there. I hope they will show themselves to the camera. But there are a lot of baby mollies in there and platies in there. So that's that portion. So this is what we will clean for today. Okay, so first off, what we will do is we will remove everything here in this area, put some of the broken tiles here so that we won't have any termites going into the pots, because that is one of the issues, and hopefully that will reduce some of the pest infestation that I'm having with some of the plants or succulents that I have. So let's do that. I just want to show you how bad this is. This is why I wanted to clean up the greenhouse, because there's a lot of like pest infestations happening here. There's ants everywhere. There's even termites. See how bad this looks. So this is why I wanted to put in, we have this broken tiles. We got this very cheap at a local hardware stores because most of them have broken edges or like this one. And this is what I'm lining up this wood with, because I noticed that we've had this greenhouse for quite a few years already and it has been deteriorating since, and every time you water, this wood gets weaker and weaker and termites are all over the place. Yeah, so I've placed these broken pots. I've temporarily placed this one. I will replace this plant right here. I'm gonna look for another plant that would look there, and I'm also going to remove this babies. I will let him though stay there in the corner and decorate that, but this plant will get much more sunlight in there. So let's continue with the cleanup. So this is a 7 solution. It's a powder pesticide that I got in one of the agricultural stores that we have in Calibo, in Pacifica. And it's a couple of like 100 pesos, more than 100, I think 105, 110, around like that. And what we're going to do, what I'm going to try, I haven't done this before, is that normally I spray these on the plants, but like I showed you earlier, there's a lot of like ants growing here. So what I'll do is I'll probably just put them here, or the solution directly on top of where I can see the ants are, plus the termites. There's a lot of them. I was having doubts of whether I will show you how bad the greenhouse is, but I wanted to share with you my journey with gardening. So I wanted to show you um, the fails that I got building this greenhouse and using wood. Oh, by the way, the wood that we used here are crates that you can buy off the hardware store. So if you're going to do the same, please use tiles instead of directly placing the plants in there to minimize the ant infestation. Oops, I saw ants in this pot, so not sure. Hopefully they won't be happy with what I just did. Let's get back to cleaning. I'm done with this area on top. I've rearranged everything except, so I'm putting this section right here where it's shade because I still need to repot these babies and this beautiful echeveria right here. I've placed most of my aloes and succulents on this side, and then most of the cacti, since that area receives much more sunlight, I've placed them there. The next that we are going to clean up is that area. This is an old refrigerator of my mom, where we now use it as a storage for pots and stuff. So let's clean that area right there. Okay, so I'm done with this area. All I need to do is to just throw off this broken mug that of my mom. But so I've kept all of the hardware supplies that my husband will use here, so that he can just take down these plants and lift this one up, and he will find all of the materials that he need. I have all of these babies going here. Some of them are not doing okay, some of them already died, but these are majority of them are cacti. I have some epiphytic cacti there that my husband used for grafting, some agave propagation, and some more baby cacti. So we're done with this area. Just a little bit of cleanup. Next is that potting area that I have. So join me as we clean up that area. Okay, so I'm done organizing this area. If you can see, I've organized this one with terracotta pots, ceramic pots, some of the accessories or seashells that we might use when we design a dish garden, my fertilizer, and some of my tools, and some random things here that I might use for the turtle project. So I was thinking of this one, this basin right here. Just put it underneath that block so that the turtle can swim and climb here. What else? So these are some coconut or organic pots that my sister-in-law gave me a few months back. I wanted to put some ferns and orchids in there, but I just haven't had the time. So all I need to do now is just clean up the bottom and bring in a work table right here and clean up this mess. Whew, I am done cleaning the greenhouse. It's not yet perfect. I still have a lot of things to do, like cleaning off the garbage that I took out from this area. I still have a portion that I needed to do major revamp. Let me show that to you. How do I switch the camera? This area, I'm not gonna do that today, but instead I will ask husband to probably cement the whole thing. Um, because it's not looking good. I initially wanted to do a landscaping in this area. If you have suggestions, you want me to, you want us to cement this area? Should I leave it like this and just plant ornamentals, alocasias? I think alocasias will thrive here, or caleithias, because of the high humidity in this area, and it's not getting as much direct sunlight. So let me know, or do you want it to be cemented and just put containers and pots and stuff like that? So that area we're not gonna do today, but I'm going to show you the finished project. Okay, so this is what the greenhouse looks now. Much cleaner than earlier. And I still have a lot of things to do, like organizing this potting area right here, but it's looking much better than what it was before. So I've brought in this table from our bahay kubo. We're not using it anyway, so I've put some tiles in here so that, because this is wood, and I know that if I pot, I'll have to wash some of the things or place, it will be very messy, and it's harder for me to clean if it's like this. But in the future, I will ask husband to permanently put the tiles in here so that it is easier to clean, but temporarily that will work for me. So I have some of the tools that I frequently use for my succulents right here. Some of them are empty. I have, like, for example, this garden tools. I have some ribbons if I'm doing some giveaways, and then I have my fertilizer. This is an Osmo coat. I have my toppings here, which has some plants that needs to be repotted really soon, or else they will die. Also, some of the plants that I need to repot. I'm having a difficulty letting go of this mug, broken mug, but I'm thinking I might use her in some of the dish garden that I will do in the near future. So she's staying for now. Here is where I keep all the recycled soil. We might use this for the turtle, or I can actually, what I normally do is sterilize this again and then let it dry and then use it for either house plants or my succulent dish garden. So I don't unless there's like a severe ant infestation, or for example mealybug infestation, I don't normally throw the soil, or I just can put it there in my father's vegetable garden. I know that you will probably notice this area doesn't have any wall. It's because my father needs to clean up this area, and I also, before, when it's not as messy as this, I wanted to walk out of here and look at the vegetables. So there I have an alocasia. Can you see that big alocasia growing wildly in our backyard? So there, so that's the area. I have some of the tools that I use for the pond. This is a suction tool for my aquarium and for the pond that I got right there. I love that all of the pots and the materials that I need are up here. I have temporarily placed my succulent babies for propagation here, but I think I might move them here at the bottom. There, much better. And then what I wanted to do is to propagate caletheas in this area. This caletheia is really dying on me, although it put up some new leaves, but I still feel like it's acting up. Please, if you're a caletheia expert and you're watching this video, comment down below on what I should do with this caletheia of mine. I have to still clean up the pond. I will do that later. And my husband did clean this area of our garden. So if you watched the garden tour 2 years ago, maliit pa lang to. It was very, very small, but now it's humongous. We've trimmed it a lot. And look, there's some chili peppers that grew randomly within this pencil cactus. Spider plants, succulents, bedroom window, and the soon-to-be turtle habitat. So if you have any suggestions, if you are a turtle owner, we're first-time turtle parents, so please let us know how to take care of. What else do we do? I heard that hibiscus or gumamela will turtles love them, so I will probably plant one in there. But I think that's it. Pagod. Sobra. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'd like to hear your thoughts and your comments and questions. Please do post a comment down below. If you're not yet following me on Instagram, please also connect with me. All the Instagram links are also down below. Thank you so much for coming today, and thank you so much for watching until the end. I really do appreciate you, and I'll see you again on my next video. Bye!